Hey y'all, I'm gonna give this a shot. I recorded this video, uh, it's before July even started, and I have tried to do this voiceover. I cannot count how many times, and it's like a cursed video. I can't even tell you how many things have gone wrong, but I'm trying again, and so sorry, hold on, hello. Hi, this is Erin with Yet Untold. This is a collage with me. Um, yeah, so in this video, like when I recorded, it was not yet July, and I was still setting up my Hobonichi cousin Avec for One Book July, and I couldn't really wait to get into it. I didn't start actually like journaling in it until July 1st. I wanted to wait for that special day to begin, but I didn't wait for anything else. Like as you can see, the cover was already collaged, and I have it in one of those Midori MD A5 clear covers to protect the front of it. And I wanted to collage the front, like, beginning pages just to kind of make it my own, I guess, make it personal, and make it a delight to look at and to invite me in. This has been really fun. This whole project from the get-go has been really fun for me and has been freeing in a lot of ways. It's kind of changing the way that I journal and keep memories. Some of it's the same, but sorry, just took a drink. Some of the things that I'm doing in this book are similar to what I did in my bullet journal before. Some of the things are similar to what I did in my journal before, like my more creative journal. But to be honest, like, I'm still trying to figure out the best system. And for One Book July, I wanted to really get into this book, like give it my all. And it's been great, and I'm going to keep at it. I am going to continue to use this at least through the end of the year, and probably will get one for next year too, because I really do love it that much. But it's funny, like, once upon a time I thought, there's no way I'm going to do daily journaling. Like, there's just no way. That's been several years ago that I thought that. I don't like having to do things, like to have the pressure on me. But I have found that instead of like pressure, I have been it's like an invitation to do something creative, something for myself, something good every day, to just kind of delight myself. I don't have any rules for this book. I don't necessarily have to do any type of thing in it. I don't okay, so like I do some planning in it, but just like my bullet journal, it's like very loose, creative planning. And it works for me because of the way that my brain works and my personality and the types of things that I do. I have had to add an extra book, which I talked about in my last video. The mid-month review, I think is what it's called. Where I added a book, an old Moleskine journal that I had for a long time. I kind of made it work for me. You can see that in that video. For just like work projects and things like that. But as far as the types of things that I put in this notebook, it's going really well. And the only thing that I'm still lacking is a place where I can just write and not be concerned about how it looks, and not be concerned about, like, a lot of what I do in this book is public, meaning that I'm going to probably show it on YouTube or Instagram, and I have to think about that as I'm writing stuff. I mean, it doesn't bother me because most of the stuff isn't really, it's not private anyway, but I want a place where I can just write and not like be thinking about, other people seeing it. And I've had that in the past. Like, that's the majority of the type of journaling that I've done in the past. And it's like I'm doing that pendulum thing where I've swung kind of too far in the other direction, and I need to find that happy medium of public versus private, and creative versus just like not utilitarian, but just what I need. I don't know what I need to I don't know. It is a constant search, is it not? So let me just tell you about what I'm doing. So this is a box of all kinds of papers and magazine cutouts and old stickers, postcards, I mean, all kinds of stuff. Just, I have kept things like this for years and years and years. And honestly, like, up until now, there hasn't been like one good place where I've put it. I just kept collecting. And which is why when I saw people doing this kind of journaling, it just opened this, like, it opened the floodgates. It was so, it was just perfect. I don't know. It did something for me. Freed me up. And so, yeah, I was ready. I was ready with boxes and file folders and all kinds of stuff full of stuff to use. And then I've been cutting out stuff out of more magazines that I have been hoarding and having a good time with that. So this is part of the reason why I just wanted to get in here and do some collage, because I couldn't wait to use these things that I had collected. So I am not really a collage artist, though I think it's a lot of fun. And I've done kind of some things with collage in my art in the past. Really, it's more of just something that I do for fun. And this style of collage that you see that I'm doing right now is like making, oh, okay. Sorry, it just jumped. Still doing the same thing. I'm making like one image out of some smaller collaged bits. So I think it cut a little bit out. You can see I glued down the little kind of city, the colorful buildings, and then that illustrated house, and here's another illustrated house, and then I'll do a little toy car. So I'm making like one cohesive image out of all the little collaged images. And then on the opposite page, I'll do more of kind of a block pieced style. These are not technical terms. It's just the way I'm describing it. Just kind of placing things down. I think because some of the pieces are rectangular, I just end up kind of having like a grid style of collage. And I like these two next to each other. I like the contrast of the two styles next to each other. Yeah, so some of the pieces here have some sentimental meaning to them. The hotel guest ticket is from a trip my husband and I took. Actually, it was our road trip moving out west to Vancouver. We took a really long, like 3-week road trip. And we stopped in New Orleans for a few days. It's one of our favorite places on earth. And we stayed at one of the downtown, like, in the French Quarter, one of the, like, old hotels. I can't remember what you call them. Like, they're just, I don't know. It was a nice, like, older hotel. And I remember that they did kind of like a valet thing in the parking garage, which is how I got this ticket. And I was kind of embarrassed because we were moving across the continent. Our car was so stuffed with stuff. I mean, we had a moving truck, but also the car was completely full, like as full as it could be. And I just felt like, I don't know why I was embarrassed about that, but it was not neat and tidy. It was kind of a mess. And I don't know, I feel like I'm always embarrassed when I do valet parking for one reason or another. Also, my kids' names are kind of hidden in different things in these collages. So I thought that was kind of fun, just using imagery, kind of sticking their names in there so I can think of them. And yeah, it's just real playful and fun. So I'm finding it kind of hard to get to, like, editing these videos. I have several filmed that I haven't been able to edit yet. And I don't know. It's kind of life right now. It's just unpredictable, and I feel like I have waves of energy and then like long weeks of just like not feeling it. And once I get going, I feel like I'm gonna keep that momentum for a while, and then of course I don't, and then I feel bad about that. But this is just a weird time, and so then I convince myself that it's okay. And this is basically the cycle I've been going in, or through, like, I don't know. Anyway, how are you doing with all this? And how are you staying creative and getting your you time in? How are you coping with everything? Are you also doing creative journaling, and is it helping? Because it's actually really helping me a lot, which is why I have filmed a lot of videos I haven't edited. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, and I just didn't babble on too much, but thanks for joining me, and I really do hope you're well. And leave a comment if leave a comment and let me know what's up and how you're doing. And I'll see you around. Thanks, guys. Bye.